What's going on, guys? So today is a good day. I found a guy online that has a 2015 Jeep Wrangler engine with 35,000 miles on it. It's supposed to run mint, and he's delivering it to me right now. But there's one thing that I didn't realize. Today's Monday, MLK Day, and all the banks are closed. So we agreed on a price for this, and I couldn't go to the bank to go pull out the cash to pay this guy. So I had to go around to a couple buddies, pulled out as much as I could from the ATM. You're only allowed to pull out 800 from one card, and then I don't know, 300 from my other. So I got a bunch of miscellaneous bills, $100 here in ones. We'll see how he reacts when I pay him with this. But yeah, we're gonna install this whole engine, hopefully in one day, get inside the Jeep. I don't think it should be too hard. So let's wait for him to pull up. He should be pulling up here soon, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. Alright guys, so the guy with the engine's pulling up. Right here he is. I'm your guy. What's going on? You got it on a pallet? We could use a forklift, get it off? Is it on a pallet so we can forklift it off? Alright, right on. You can just put it right here. Yeah. What's going on, man? Reese. Angel, nice to meet you. How do you feel about that?
Feels good.
It feels like a lot more money than it is, yeah.
Like I should stop at the strip club when I leave from here.
You should, dude. That $50 in ones will have you a good time. Get you some wings, dude. You can see I got this engine. I'm really stoked about it, but it came with all the pieces on it, like the alternator, the power steering pump, and the condenser for the AC. And right now I'm just pulling all of that stuff off. So then it's all prepped and ready to drop inside the Jeep. And I got most of the stuff pulled off of the engine, so it's good to go. I'm pretty sure I'm still gonna pull the wiring harness, this intake manifold, and use mine off of my Jeep on this because this thing does have some corrosion on it. Definitely gonna reuse these manifolds, keep those on it. And the only thing that I noticed when I tilted on its side is leaking oil, so I pulled off this gasket around here because for some reason whoever undid those on that side, it pushed it up and then it made it leak. So I'm just gonna take my gasket off my other one, put it on this. Hopefully it's good to go. I'm really hoping for the best on this engine. You never really know when you buy things like this. So yeah, let's get this thing on, and we gotta pull the Jeep in and start pulling it apart. So Michael just pulled up with the goods. This video is actually brought to you guys by, just kidding. So what I'm gonna do next, take off the serpentine belt, pull off the alternators, pull off the other things, set them all to the sides, then unhook the exhaust. This really shouldn't take me more than I guess 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get this engine out. Then hooking it back up will probably be another 3.
You got money on this thing though?
Yeah, it's getting done.
You gotta
I got a bet that I need to get this done before the other people come to work tomorrow. And yeah,
I don't want to pray on your downfall or nothing, but I mean, you better start getting to work, Buster.
Yeah, dude. Alright guys, so it's 12 o'clock at night right now. I'm still going strong because I'm about to win this bet that I could do this full engine swap before my neighbors get there in the morning. This is going I would say like it's not going the smoothest, but it's going decent. This engine had the headers on it and everything pulled off with it, and I figured you could pull out this engine with them on, and yeah, that definitely wasn't the case. So I had it all pulled, and like I definitely was having a real hard time getting it out. And also, like, the transmission only bolts up to not all of the bolt holes on this, which I didn't realize that either. So like it's just a couple little learning things. Transmission thing, you know, leaked a ton when it pulled outside of that seal down there. Kept my AC charged and everything. Seems to be going pretty smooth. Can't really complain. Gonna get this all done. I wonder where that AC cord is. It's probably other side. I don't know, just gonna get this done. All it is some work. Getting a little tired, but I gotta get back to it. Right here, I'm installing the catalytic converters. The engine dropped in decently smooth. I had a little bit of a hard problem getting the driver's side motor mount to line up towards the back, so that took a little bit extra time. After I put those catalytic converters on, right here, I am currently installing the power steering pump, the AC condenser on the side, and then the alternator. So once I get that serpentine belt on, I start hooking up all the coolant lines that go from the engine block to the radiator, and after I get those lines hooked up, I start installing the battery tray, which holds the fuse box and everything, and pretty much like all the electrical kind of like goes to this section of the Jeep. Hook all that stuff up and start putting the battery in it. Once everything's hooked up, I put some Pennzoil 5W20 inside of it, full synthetic, and then load it down with some coolant, and this thing should be good to start now. Let's give it a go. Yes, I got it all back together. I already started up one time. I'm about to start up for you guys. I started up, it started. I was really hyped about that, and the only thing, it started making noise. It was the exhaust down on that end. It wasn't hooked up all the way, like it didn't tighten down. And I ran into an issue here, is I was tightening down my battery, and it's not this one, but this thing already broke on this, but I was tightening down the battery terminal on the battery that came with it, and right here, it came right off. So I took the battery outside of my blue Jeep, and they're not the exact same batteries, so I took it out of that Jeep and just put it inside this to see like how it is. Maybe I can drive this tomorrow, see what's up with it, but I'll show you guys real quick starting this thing up. I'm so happy that it starts up, and it's, you know, it's a good engine. So guys, it is another day. I got to drive this Jeep all day today, and I got absolutely no complaints. The Jeep had plenty of power. I really can't complain about anything about this Jeep. Like, it went pretty flawlessly, and even the install and everything that I feel like I did to this Jeep, it ended up going pretty good and pretty smooth. I have absolutely no complaints about it, and I'm very happy about the way this kind of turned out. So yeah. I'm not going to be able to get any rollers or cool shots of this Jeep this week inside this video because today is Friday. busy Saturday. I think I'm going down to Key West, and then I go to Fort Lauderdale to run a marathon on Sunday. So next week I'll be able to get out some really cool content of taking this and a 6.7 Power Stroke that is actually the kid in the beginning of this videos. I just tuned, deleted it, did the 5-inch exhaust, EGR delete. I'll be getting that out to you guys next week, which I'm excited about. That's going to be a really cool video and about this video. So if you guys liked it, go hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel, you watched it this far, please go subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.